Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another showing of the Midnight Broadcasting Network on YouTube. My name is SlayJade4. Today we have the Wheat State 250 at the Kansas Speedway here for our Ronin Imports Truck Series. Got a great race for you guys tonight. The Truck Series and all of our series the past couple weeks has put on great shows. And we cannot wait to put another great show on for you guys at a great track like Kansas on NASCAR 3. Tonight, I am with WV Fan 18 and Buck _ Racing, formerly known as FL Driver. But Buck, so Kansas Speedway, it's one of the main tracks on Heat 3 that can run multiple lines, and you can run them really well. What are your thoughts on the Kansas Speedway here?
Well, I love that there's multiple grooves on this track. There's not many tracks like that in this game, so it's actually really fun to see how many people are going to take the bottom or top side.
I agree. I mean, at least for when we did our cup race here, I was more of a bottom guy, bottom feeder. But if the top was needed, I would run the top. The middle was ice for me. I know a guy in our booth here today, WVU. I remember going back watching streaming WVU ran the bottom, or not the bottom, the middle a lot. So what do you tell you? All your setup is how it's set up here. I mean, I think if with a truck you can run more lines in a more effective way. So we'll see what these guys do. I got 3 cup guys like always, as that's the maximum we have. 3 cup guys in an Xfinity and a truck race. And tonight we have Smoke Fan, the Custom 99, Fluffy, and I believe the Custom 8, and Bags will be in the Custom 28. And you will also see Xfinity driver Bulldog here, Bulldog 46X _ MBN will be racing here tonight in another custom truck. And these guys, the Smoke Fan party has just finished qualifying. Bags party will get qualifying here soon. But while these guys are qualifying, I'm going to give a shout to our sponsors. We have Burris Tires, which is our sponsor for our Burris Moonlight series, of course, our Xfinity series, you could say. We also have Ronin Imports, sponsor of our truck series tonight. Speedway Collective has came on board with us to sponsor our beginner series, but you go check them out on Twitter and online at speedwaycollective.com. Will be a link to their website on their Twitter profile. And we're also going to give a shout out to Pocono Raceway, Travis Braden, Tanner Berryhill, and all those guys who support us on a weekly basis. So these guys have just finished qualifying, and it seems the pole. See, it's my custom truck 99. That's going to be a big if here. 28, that's unfortunate. Well, the pole sitter is the custom 99 truck of Smoke Fan with a 31.675, and that ended up outrunning the rest of the field by a 10th, which is very impressive here. Let's see, so it looks like Razor Sharp might have been the fastest Xfinity driver or truck driver, and he was, and that is in the 87 truck. So we'll put him on our screen for you guys. Highest truck driver will be starting 3rd today. And if you hear me go, stop talking for a little bit, I have to do the order. But Buck, do you care? Are you in the another thing? So Buck, we've had a couple developments in our Moonlight series, which has propelled somebody to the points lead. So far your season and the Moonlight series has been pretty good. You now have the points lead with a couple events that happen. Can you tell everybody how your seasons went and what you're feeling now having the points lead?
I started a little poorly off at Daytona. Had a couple terrible races at the beginning. Finally got my first top 3 at, what was it, Vegas? And kept going back and forth with that. And now we had a couple of events with some disagreements, I guess you can say, and I'm now in the points lead. So overall, it's been a pretty decent season. But I tell you what, I can't wait for this race. It's honestly, it's not one of my favorite tracks. It's one of my favorite tracks to watch. Hopefully, we have one of the truck regulars get a win tonight.
Excuse me, I did actually get that wrong. It appears that our highest truck driver will be qualifying in the 4th position. Nonetheless, it still is Razor Sharp in that number 87 Chevrolet.
that Xfinity driver and the Cup driver is gonna be definitely hard to beat tonight. I heard a lot of them practicing, even though they might not even know they're racing. They still have some decent cars out there, and it looks like they have faster cars than the truck guys.
Alright, a lot of guys are running custom schemes, which throws me off.
Yeah, I think Fluffy, Bulldog, and Smoke are all running custom paint schemes.
Same as Bags. Hopefully, I mean, that's 4 guys, so hopefully they sorted out what numbers they're running. I know Bags in the 28, and Smoke's in the 99, but Bulldog and Fluffy are unknown.
We gotta look at the sponsors. I think what Fluffy will be running is, what is it? It's some, I can't remember. I want to call it Advil or something. It's Advocare. He's probably gonna be running an Advocare car or a truck.
41.
So keep an eye out for that.
As if you hear me, of course, not talking as much right here, I'm trying to get the starting order. Had some guys who usually do it. They're on pretty busy right now, so we gotta lock it down. So, 16 trucks will be in the field tonight. So everybody who qualified did make it in. It's very exciting for all of our drivers.
Yes, definitely. I'm glad to see everyone that wanted to race and can race. Would be really disappointing to see some of the truck regulars missed out on the race because some of the Cup or Xfinity drivers making it.
About done here. Got the bottom 5 to do, and we'll be ready to get the starting order for you guys. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 2 drivers left. 54 and 2 right out the field.
So, I guess as we're waiting here, we probably should figure out who our picks are for this race.
Would you like to go ahead, Buck? I know you are being a Moonlight Series driver. You've raced with a bunch of these guys, going through the developmental testing and all that. Who's your pick for this race?
My pick is gonna have to be Crocodile, as I've tested with him a little bit, not much, but I know he has a pretty decent car here, and kind of want to see him get the win.
Crocodile, he'll be starting in the 6th position tonight. Crocodile has been one of the more aggressive drivers here, but aggressive does not mean bad, and he has had a good showing the past couple weeks. Let's see what he can do. For me, I had it set before qualifying. I'm having to go with the driver on y'all's screen, and that is the 87 of Razor Sharp. He has had a very impressive past couple weeks, not really just finishing, but just running clean and having great races. Finished 9th at Iowa in our Moonlight Series. Nonetheless, was very clean, had a great race. So Razor, so we might pick in that 87.
Yes, 2 pretty fast drivers, or pretty decent drivers, as that, and So you see, at least those guys maybe do a couple lead lap or I just talked at this point. I apologize.
You're fine. Well, invites in
Having
2 minutes here, and we do have the custom numbers you guys will see on the track. So, Smoke Fan, we got the pole. We'll be riding in the 99 custom truck. Bags start second. We'll be riding in the number 28 custom truck. Starting third, Fluffy will be in the number 8 custom truck. And starting in the 7th position, Bulldog will be in the custom 36 truck. So I believe with Mystic not making it, there will still only be one 8 truck. Usually because 8 truck of John Hunter Nemechek is in the game, and we have custom 8. That'll still be fine. So it looks like we have no duplicates tonight, as we did in our I believe it was Texas race. We might have had a duplicate, but we'll see what we got. So our picks, 41 and 87. We'll see what they can do here tonight in the Wheat State 250 at Kansas Speedway here on the Midnight Broadcasting Network.
Yes, but we cannot leave anyone out. We got a lot of fast drivers here, so until we have some clean racing, make it exciting.
I really would like to see one of these truck guys get a win, because past couple weeks have been, I believe Bags won the Moonlight Series race at Texas. Then I think Jay Hyper won the last truck race at Iowa. Bags went and ran the truck race at Pocono. So these guys, who won Monday was Jay Hyper. So an Xfinity or a Moonlight regular did win that race on Monday. But let's see if a truck regular can win the race here tonight.
Yes, if you remember, all last week we had a full sweep by the Cup drivers, which was pretty impressive. I think it was the first time we had it, but we're not gonna have it this week. And let's hope we do have a truck regular. That'd be awesome.
So these guys are getting everything ready. You got the pace lap lined up. Invites are coming. I can't wait to see this race, though. I'm glad. If you see, we worked our schedule around the broadcast. Usually, you would see me and WVU. I believe W had to leave, sadly. But I believe we were Mondays for the Moonlight Series, but we were able to acquire Nick, who you guys have heard a lot the past couple weeks. C. Workman has joined the commentary team, and those guys do a fantastic job. And we put those guys on a Monday, so that we could work schedule out, and so we could get the best quality for you guys at home. So you will hear me, WVU, myself, WVU, and Buck on Thursdays, and everybody else you guys normally hear on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Speaking of commentators, if you guys follow us on Twitter at the Midnight Game 5. But we also had a midnight birthday today. Our very own head commentator for our Cup Series, Alex Ned, had a birthday today. We wish him a happy birthday. I hope you guys like that tweet on Twitter, wishing him a happy birthday.
As I got the invite. You got the invite yet?
I did. So we got one pace lap, 75 miles an hour. The 99 of Smoke Fan, the 28 of Bags will be on the front row, with Fluffy being third, and you'll see your first truck regulars with Razor Sharp starting fourth, PRS in only a second start, and the truck series will start fifth, and H Route will start sixth. All right, here we go. I believe you guys are already coming to the green flag.
No.
Oh, they just got okay. I forgot you get in the lobby a lot quicker. Alright, so we have Bags in the number 28, blue, black, and silver. Toyota Tundra. Let's see, we also got Fluffy in this blue and black Advocare and silver. A little more of a darker blue than Bags. That's a Ford F-150. Go to the next custom truck. Bags is more of a turquoise, ocean blue, you could say. Oh, okay. Well, Smoke Fan's hard to see. So that's something. Black and red, the Smoke Fan mobile. And where is the Bulldog? He's also in a custom truck. Bulldog.
I think I don't know.
Is that maroon? Or is that brown? Alright, we're going to start, I believe that is brown. We're going to start worrying about pace schemes and focus on the race here. These guys, you see, they're already in their pace lap. Once one pace lap, 75 miles an hour. They're going to take the green flag here for the Wheat State 250. Smoke Fan and Bags, 2 Cup regulars, will lead these guys. They're now in the restart zone. We, of course, go to the restart zone and the start-finish line. We get restarts. But here we go. Green flag underway. We are ready to go at the Wheat State 250 at Kansas Speedway. So these guys get...
Start. These... Or Bags, my bad.
As we mentioned, Bags, you know, the middle line can be slick as ice for some guys. It seems that's going to be that way for Bags tonight, as usually, I mean, with my truck, it was slick on ice, like when we were up to speed, but I could run the middle on restarts, but it seems like Bags can't even run that middle on restarts, so that might be a problem for him tonight, as Smoke Fan, Fluffy, and PRS will be your top 3 as we go to lap 2, and then the Bulldog and Bags. So you got a lot of Cup and Xfinity regulars in the top 5, and PRS in that 45 Chevy Silverado for WVU Motorsports, trying to get up to the front, and he's going to move to the 3rd position.
I don't know what I would call these two, either a fighting duo or like a rivalry of Fluffy and Smoke Fan. You see those guys up in front all the time battling.
These guys are very fast, very clean. They're showing it so far, racing side by side here at Kansas. Let's focus on the first truck regular at the moment, and that's going to go to the 45 of PRS. We got trouble in the back. Looks like that is the 33s around. 24, 54, 21. 24 still spinning. No caution. That is surprising, and that puts our lead pack to just, I believe, 7 cars. 8 cars. 8 trucks. 8 trucks. Thin out this lead pack, and the best truck right now, that is a main truck regular. Oh, Razor Sharp's in the wall. Makes that a 7 truck main pack.
87 had a little bit of contact there.
As you see here, we have the helicopter cam on this 45 Pro-Matic Chevy Silverado. PRS had a great Pocono. Maybe not as much points today, but had a great, overall clean race. And he's trying to go with the best of the best, some of the best on the game, as he's battling with 3 guys who are in the NASCAR Heat Pro League. Bags driving for Gibbs, Fluffy driving for Roush Fenway, and Smoke Fan driving for Stuart Haas.
Fluffy looks like he's trying to make a pass. Get a little bit lower than Smoke Fan. Smoke Fan's going to get a better run out of the corner.
Don't believe, kind of sucks about this, I don't believe we have anybody who is streaming as racing as well. Actually, we'll see if we can get Bulldog. Bulldog usually streams.
We actually do. I got a message from David Wallace in a different chat. I think this might be it.
I don't think David Wallace is racing.
It is. Yes, he is. He's in the 80. So I do have I have a lap count.
Do you care to share that with me, please?
Looks like about 30, 33, 32 laps to go.
Alright.
Stage.
Share that link with me, please, if you can.
Okay.
But right now, it appears to be Smoke Fan still out front with Fluffy in second. Looking to the inside is PRS, and he's got Bags 4th and Bulldog sitting 5th. And it looks like it's maybe a 6, I believe it's only a 5 truck pack, and 4 of these guys are not truck regulars. So we'll see what these guys can do here as Fluffy to the inside. He's going to push up a little bit, has to check up. That's going to maybe leave a run for the 45. And 4 of us going to go to the inside with a great run off the top. Dives to the bottom. Let's see them make a stick. There's going to be 3 wide. Bags looks to check out of it, give him room. That's Bulldog getting that pack. This is what Smoke Fan wants to see, side-by-side racing.
Well, if he has the draft of Smoke Fan, that is not what he wants to see, but that's kind of what's going to happen. He's kind of avoiding the inevitable as they're side-by-side. So he's going to clear up now. Fluffy is on the run, right back to his bumper.
Yeah, basically we're on the onboard of the 18 of A Trout truck regular, the second best truck regular in the field right now. He might have a little sniff of the 36's draft as a custom 36 of Bulldog. Everyone want to see if he can work his way back to the front. These guys are single file up there. I don't believe A Trout's going to get him, and that leaves us to go put the camera on Bulldog here as we go on his onboard on that Haas CNC Ford F-150.
Oh, Fluffy's making another move for first place. Dove in right before he got in the corner. He's gonna have to let it off so he didn't get into Smoke Fan. Good on him.
Yeah, it's a difficult process here at Kansas. I can definitely say it's Big Destroyer in our Cup race, who's in the 12, was really good at running that middle line, and you know, you really couldn't get to run on the top side to get to him, and on the bottom, you really couldn't hold your line good enough to get around him. So run that middle line, I'd say, is probably the best way to keep cars behind you. Might sound weird, but it's hard. It's really hard to get past when you're running that middle line here at Kansas.
I think probably one of the best things you can do in Fluffy's situation, maybe run a little bit higher than Smoke Fan and try getting a run out. Won't lose too much time in the turn, and might even gain time in the front stretch, or in the stretches.
That's true. If I were Fluffy, I'd maybe run the highest side 3 and 4. See if you can get a little bite off those corners. Maybe he's trying to push Smoke Fan right now. You never know. These guys are coming to lap 14 though of the stage, 14 of 40. This is a full 100% race here tonight in our truck series, so full 250 miles.
.45 is right on Fluffy's bumper. Fluffy doesn't have that much help down on the bottom. Everyone's kind of using the middle line.
In other news, the 36 of Bulldog has lost its main draft, and so has the 18 of A Trout. So this leaves us a 4-car pack for the lead, with Smoke Fan leading it, Fluffy in second, PRS in third, and Bags sitting fourth.
To be honest, I feel like the best place you want to be right now is where Bags is. You have all that draft and you can save fuel while you're there. To say that Bags is trying to make the move for third place.
You saw you had Fluffy and Bags on the bottom, and Smoke and PRS in the middle, and you saw how Fluffy and Bags had to go back in line. They couldn't really make a move there.
Fluffy has a run. What is he gonna do with it? Looks like he's gonna go to the high side.
Fluffy has moved to the outside. Scrapes the wall a little bit though, and that is going to hurt his run. Let's see if he can get a good bite off the top. He should though, and yet Bags looks like Bags is gonna follow the 8 truck. And he's going to tuck it back into that bottom.
That top line a lot.
Trying something new, trying to get back up there, Smoke Fan. When you get 2 guys running that middle, it's going to be very hard. He's going to get back in front of the 45, and the 28 is going to keep pushing that 45.
Looks like Smoke might be doing a little bit more of a defensive route this time. He's a little more on the bottom instead of the middle.
Here we go, Fluffy to the inside. Bag is going to fall Fluffy, but Smoke is running that middle. PRS on the top side. Fluffy's going to kind of wash up, and same as Bags. And let's see how the 45 is going to react to that. Looks like the 99 is going to pull the 45. PRS trying to go for that second position as he's battling right now with Fluffy, and he is going to clear him. 45 of PRS to second, but you know Fluffy's not going to go down without a fight.
Definitely tell Smoke Man has changed his line in 1 and 2. He definitely has to be blocking or something, some kind of strategy maybe, but it definitely looks more of a blocking strategy.
As Greenfield pit stops are starting to get made, the 2 truck, and that is Jimbo Slice, has now made his Greenfield pit stop, and I believe we had, yes, the 36 of Bulldog has made his pit stop as well.
Best thing you want to do is pit as a group, especially if you're like one of the first groups to pit. Gain a lot of time on the leader.
That's true. Each lap matters. It's like, I mean, even like Kansas, definitely for Talladega and Daytona. and tracks like that. Even for Kansas, each lap you're in the draft is a couple tenths here and there. So we'll see what these guys do. As my estimated pit entry was around lap 20, lap 21, and you guys saw Jimbo and Bulldog short pit a little bit, pitting on lap 18. And it looks like we have Fluffy is going to make his green flag pit stop as he gave the, I guess, Heat 3 signal for pitting. And same as Smoke.
Smoke and Fluffy are both pitting, working together. And they're definitely a fighting duo at this point.
And that gives the lead to a truck regular, the 45 of PRS. See if he can get it done here when he pits. Let's think about Heat 3. Your pit stop can be so critical, just because, I mean, your pit stops, I think they're based at random, which is, not the best thing to have, but they kind of are. And you see here PRS and Bags making their green flag pit stops.
Oh, something wrong with the 24.
24?
Yeah, it looked might have missed pits or maybe even hit it, but it's like his AI was not letting him do anything. It's like stopped on the track. It also did look like the 45. He might have got a black flag.
That's what I was thinking. He went in there very fast. We'll keep an eye on that 45. He has now just entered his pits, and there goes Bags in his pits. We'll keep an eye on the Bags truck and the 45. If the 45 comes behind that 28, we know he sped.
Pit stop.
Yep, 45 must have sped on pit road. Unfortunate events here for the 45 of PRS, but he did speed on pit road. So here comes Smoke Fan. Oh, H-Route's going to come in the middle of the track off the pit road, and that has to make Smoke Fan check up a lot. Bulldog's now in the picture. And Buck, I know you've learned this throughout the past couple months through our developmental program, and I've learned this as well. When you come out of the pits at a track like this, you have to stay either on the apron or stay low. And you guys, we saw H-Route there go to the middle line, and Smoke Fan had to check up big time.
Yeah, if you don't see anyone, you can kind of come on the track, but still kind of stay low just in case. But if someone's on the track and you see them, you gotta stay off the track, be on the apron. Probably one of the most important things, one of the most important rules you have to learn.
That's one thing I think most of the people at midnight have learned, that the signals are what you need to do in pit road situations. Come into the pits, signal, go to the bottom of the track, show you're pitting, and that lets everyone know that, hey, I'm pitting. Go in the middle line or the high line to get out of your way. And when they're coming out of the pits, if no one's coming, you can merge whatever line you want. Bottom would probably be the most preferred. And then if someone is coming, either stay on the apron or stay as far on the track as possible. Because even like Daytona, you stay on the bottom is probably the best. I think other drivers know that. You stay on the bottom line, and then everyone's go to the middle and high side. Just because apron, like at Daytona, like Talladega, it's very hard to get onto.
Definitely, especially at this track. If you're on the apron, say you go a little too fast. When you're on the apron, you might even go up just a bit. You might spin out. There's a lot of things that can go wrong going in or coming out of pits. Might actually get in front of someone, spin out, trying to get back on the track. It's a lot of factors.
So these guys have just hit lap 26 of 40. 15 to go in stage 1, and it looks like it's going to be a 3-truck battle, and that is 3 non-truck guys. Smoke Fan at first. His, I guess I would say protege. They drive very similar. And then as second place, Bulldog, and third place, Bags. As you see, Fluffy in fourth, H-Route in fifth, and both lost the draft. As Bags showing the high side, while Bulldog and Smoke running that middle.
I think what you're gonna see is, because I know both these guys, both the Smoke Fan and Bulldog, are aggressive. Do you think you're gonna see these guys work together? Or you're gonna see them like try passing each other?
They're in the same party. I know for that, and Bags not in their party, but I think that these guys are gonna probably work together. You know, they're still. I mean, now they're custom cars and they're one's Xfinity, one's truck, but they're both teammates. Or owner driver. You see Bag trying to separate them, but if Smoke Fan can get Bulldog that draft on that middle line, Bulldog's going to pull away, and Bag is going to be kind of left in a 2v1 scenario. As I believe the next guy who's in, I mean, parties are critical, by the way. Next guy who's in Bag's party, I believe, is the 18 of A-Trout. It's one of Bag's drivers, so we'll see how that goes. And the 2 is Jimbo Slice, correct? I believe he's coming to get lapped. In the top, in the lineup, it said 13, but I'm pretty sure Jimbo Slice qualified in that too, and here he is. But you see, he's on the high side. Let's see if he gets down. You know, usual driver etiquette. Let's see what he does here. As Smoke trying to always going to stay high. Jimbo knows Smoke likes that low and middle line, so he's going to keep it high.
I think probably one of the weirdest things about, or hardest things about this track, especially if you're a lap down car, and you're not in someone's party, you don't really know them that much, kind of be confusing of which way the person wants you to go. So if you want to go high and the other person wants to go high, you just kind of mess up and slow both you guys down.
That was a good job by, actually I forgot that he changed his username, NASCAR Extreme. Letting people go very nicely there. Great driver etiquette by him. And what's up?
NASCAR Stream is actually the 88 of David Wallace.
That's right. Yep. Sorry. Watching the 88 stream there, and I got their names mixed up. My apologies. Nonetheless, that was Jimbo, as I said 3 seconds earlier, with a great driver etiquette and let those guys go. Let's see
if
here.
there even is a 13.
I don't think there is. I said Jimbo's in a 13.
There is not a
Jimbo's
13.
in the wall back there, however.
Oh, going right. We're going to cut off Fluffy, and they're going to make a little bit of contact. Fluffy's going to slow down even more than he already has.
Bulldog and Bags. Look at Bulldog pinching Bags on that bottom. But Bags will try to make it work. These guys side by side. Well, these guys being side by side, they pretty much give the stage to Smoke Fan.
Yes, definitely. And there's probably about, what, 15 laps to go on the stage, maybe 10?
I think these guys are coming to 8 now.
I do apologize. I will be right.
It's good. 8 to go here in the stage. 3-car battle. Possibly stage has already been decided, but second place has not been decided. The 28 and 36, that's Bags and Bulldog. I believe Bulldog should get the better run here on the middle and top side. Bags being pinched down to that bottom. Let's see what Bags is able to do. Bags back down to the bottom. Bulldog staying on that middle. Getting on board. Yeah, Smoke Fan's got the stage unless that caution comes out, you know, pretty much now. Bags trying to use all that apron he can. 7 to go in the stage. As we see here, these guys still side by side, 6 to go. Fluffy might be able to get in this picture here for the second position. Let's see if he can, and that might even bring A-Trout. But to show how fast this top 5 has been over the consistent basis of this race, 6th place in NASCAR Extreme in the 88 is 9.5 seconds behind the leader. That shows how fast this top 5 is.
Hey guys, up and good luck to everyone.
I believe we are at 5 to go now. Smoke Fan just pulling away. These guys have been side by side for about 4 laps straight. Running the middle, running the low side. I believe Bulldog's going to get it. I believe Bag just needs to fall behind and get a good run. Let's see. Where's that? I don't think the 8's got enough time to get back up there. If the 18 was with that 8, I think they might have had a shot.
Come on, Razor.
How many more laps are there?
Coming to 4 to go in the stage, and we got some a great battle for the second position. Bulldog and Bags have been side by side for around 5 laps now. Bulldog in that middle, Bags in the bottom.
I
Bags.
feel like Fluffy might have enough time to get up there, but the thing is, being able to pass these guys.
It's another thing. You see what kind of struggles Bags having right now. As Bulldog gonna go to the bottom now. It's so frustrating because you know that you can run the bottom good, but for me, at least for me, the bottom gotta go in the middle a little bit. But when someone's running that middle around your door, it's such a struggle to even make a move on him, get around him. So we'll see. I believe we're at 2 to go now. Actually, should be. But we're coming to 2 to go. Smoke's coming to 2 to go, I believe. Yeah, coming 2 to go. And you see Smoke Fan approaching the number 33 truck. I believe that is Canfield, if I'm not mistaken. Look at Bags, not even going to run that apron. That's a great way to pinch your driver, gain some time. Bulldog's going to tap the wall, and you see who's back there now. Fluffy is now into the picture. We are 2 to go in the stage. Who does Fluffy go with? That's going to be the deciding factor. We know that those Fords are in the same party, which you know they'll probably be working together here. But Fluffy's going to go with Bags. Here we go, 1 to go in the stage. Smoke Fan has a big lead. He's in the middle of 1-2, but this is the battle. Oh, they are 3 wide.
3 wide.
3 wide for the second position in stage 2. Bags gonna come up in front of the 36. 36 gonna give Bags a huge push. Fluffy's still on the bottom. And here we go. Bags gonna stay in that middle. That's 18 of H-Route also in there. And Bulldog's gonna get the wall. He comes back, gets the 18. 18 is around. Hard impact for H-Route. That's going to bring out a caution. And Buck, you know how my thoughts are on that, and you know what us Cup guys and team owners have told you, you know, not even, it's for us regulars and the developmental guys, beginner guys. But when you put yourself on the wall, keep it there. That's a big thing for tracks like this. As you saw there.
Yeah, just kind of looks like either he bounced off or he tried saving it, and I'm not sure exactly which one, but either way, he probably should have just steered onto the right and kept in the wall.
It's one thing. It says 36. Here's your stage winner, 99 of Smoke Fan, but because there's one incident in our Cup race, Bags at the wall at Darlington. Piece of the wall stuck out. That got me. It wrecked me. Whatever. But there's something Bags to do there. That was just a normal wall he hit, and he brought it back down the track. So I think he was trying to save the car. Got it back into H-Route, which hurts H-Route. H-Route was going. He was in that battle. I don't know where he finished in the stage, but he was going for position battle there.
Some good racing, guys. Great job.
I think the caution came out before Bulldog
passed
him again.
Yep. So Bulldog finished 4th there, H-Route 5th. H-Route still the top 5 in the stage, but you know he would love to have that extra point, possibly another point. He could have probably finished 3rd there. It's Bags stuck on that high side. Here we go, 3 wide battles across the field. Here we are on board the 41 of your pick, Crocodile. He's around the 15, he's on the 12th position now. Has a great view of this. He's on that high side as, ooh, Fluffy starting to fall back here. Look at this racing. Oh, Canfield, keep it down. I hope they save it up there, back there. They're 3 wide, and look at, oh, whoo! Oh, there they go.
And there goes the 41. Everyone's gonna slow down, make sure he doesn't.
That's great job right there. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the 74 tail whipped him, or the 41 got into him. But that is great driver etiquette right there. You saw him just check up big time, lost the draft. Could have easily just full throttled it into the back. Let off, didn't cause a wreck, didn't even get any damage on his car, I don't believe. And kept it off of anybody else. So that's a great job by Crocodile there. I see on the today's lineup, Crocodile 24 underscore MBN. What a great job he did there. But nonetheless, we go back up front. And the 36 of Bulldog after hitting the wall. Oh.
Someone, it looks like the 88 got in the grass and he went straight head onto the wall.
It looks like, I think I've got a camera. There were 3 wide, I believe, and no caution. That's surprising. But looks like they were 3 wide. I believe the 74 either got loose and got the 21, or the 21 just got loose and got the 88. But no matter what, the 21 and 88 made some contact, and that wrecked the 88. Unfortunately there for NASCAR Extreme. We'll see. The good thing is stage 2 though. That's all I can say. That's kind of how I look at it. If I get wrecked in one of the stages, hey, it's stage 2. Got a whole lot of green flag racing left to do. Let's get back to the front. Let's see what we can do.
I think probably the worst thing that could probably happen now for the 88 is if he goes a lap down, maybe gets a black flag.
He's sitting 15th right now, so someone else is a lap down. Jimbo slicing that 2 truck. The 2 truck is, as you see, the bright yellow. Now in turn 4, coming out of turn 4 on the top of your screen, he is a lap down, and the only truck a lap down with NASCAR Extreme sitting 15th on the lead lap, 13 back. Seconds back. But looks like they're still trying to make some 3-wide action. Regular truck drivers are now getting into the mix for the main lead. As you see, the 18 of 8 Trouts now up there in the second position. PRS is trying to get up there. The 74, and I believe the 74 is Trey, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to get back up there. As these guys under a blanket, 6 cars in that main pack. It's 4 on the top, 2 on them. As there's a caution. Yep.
Is that at the end of a stage or a caution? That looked like that is strange.
Caution. That was only lap 6 of the stage. I don't know what the caution was on, but the 33 is very slow. I really don't know.
It looked like right when they came across the line, they all went up the track.
Yeah, probably caution at the right time make it look like that, but I'm not 100% sure what the caution was on. Nothing on the NASCAR Extreme Cam, nothing we've heard from messages, and nothing we saw on our screens. So we'll see if we can get some info on that caution. As your leader, Bulldog, trying to win a race here in the Ronin Imports Truck Series. Looks like some strategy here. Smoke and A-Trout will stay on the front row. We'll get the front row here for the restart, and Bulldog goes back to 3rd with Bags 4th, and PRS now 5th as we're back green. From the back, he looks like he's putting a 3 wide. Oh, he's going to keep it there, but he restarted 7th, that 21 truck, trying to get back to the front, or trying to get up to the front. Let's see if he can get it done, as that top side just did not get going there. We'll see what kind of moves PRS, Bulldog possibly. We'll see what they can make on Smoke Van.
If I'm not mistaken, that 21 is from the back.
Oh, 98's in the wall. Crocodile, nowhere to go. The 2's in the grass. 2's going to bring it back up. They save it, though. And touching the cars.
Great save from both of them. Oh, the 74.
Oh,
whoa. High in both the wall, and multiple cars can get in the wreck.
Huge wreck.
Head on for a couple cars.
The 74, that was really good. 74 hit the wall himself. Kept it in the wall. But the 54, I don't know who the 54 got into. Possibly was the 24. But the 54 just straight punted somebody into the back of the 74. Oh, the 54 appears to have just quit. Or lagged out, or something happened there. 54, if we could get a key in on who that was.
54. We'll get you that in a second. Just trying to look through the lineup to see if I can figure that one out.
As you see, once again, these guys are still in this main pack. Looks like we have around, let's get back to the front here. 5, looks like we have 9 cars in this main pack. Razor Sharp, Fluffy wants to lead this pack. They're 3 wide for 6th. From the back on the high side of Razor. Oh, big wreck. Bags is involved. From the back in the 21. Bring out a caution. Let's see if we can get. Looks like Bags just got loose there. Transitioning up to the middle line, and Bags just got loose and tail whipped it back to the top. I believe that's caution 3, if I'm not mistaken. Caution 4, 3.
And I do have who is in the 54, which is Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus making his first ever start in the truck series. Was in our beginner series. Impressed that Toyota camp, and they were able to put him in a truck here. And we saw the contact there. Just got in the back of somebody, put him into the wall, and don't know if he decided to retire the car or something happened with that internet. But first start, it's going to end quickly here for the 54 of Sweet Jesus.
How you doing, Martin?
And here we go, back underway. Now a 15 car field as Razor Sharp was now in the second position with, I believe that's Bulldog. Bulldog taking us to the green flag. A little strategy by some guys. We'll see what they can do with it. But A-Trout.
Chocolate Oscar.
The chocolate Oscar, I like it. Is that dark chocolate or some milk chocolate? I'm a milk chocolate kind of guy personally.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a dark chocolate, and that's
Dark
why I
chocolate.
don't like the car personally.
It's got some red rims. Is one of those chocolates that got some cherries in it or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, they got that right. Raspberries. They make that
Looks
stuff.
like-
Anyway, while we're talking about chocolates, the big wreck.
Oh, there
The
couple cars. Crocodile, that looks like the 87 might have been in it.
Oh, well, that's not a caution. That surprises me. But I hope you guys, as we were talking about chocolates, we were on the 24 truck's camera, and the seas parted when he went through there. So that was a very impressive, I don't know if it was luck or what. Oh, 88 on the apron, and he's going to keep it down there. It looks like let's see if we can get a, oh, he just went up into the 87. But he's able to keep on the bottom. Oh, 28, 87, they're around, 24's around. Huge right
That's
there.
probably going to bring out our next caution.
That does.
And it will.
Do we have, we'll see if we can get I know they're in the same party, but let's see if we can get a confirmation on what happened there.
People that were collected in that record is the 24 and the 87 in the 2 car.
Let's see, we will get, while we are under caution, I want to give a shout out to you guys watching at home, as we were all playing at home, I guess. Bronx, also aka Deadly Bomb, but that's Bulldog. Justin Mons, Jason Keffer, Virginia Redleg PSN, Martin Epperson, Deadpool 490, Eric Nick 22. Thank you guys for tuning in as always.
Hi.
And thank you for all the guys who have not commented but are watching. As at least in one of our chats, a couple of the admins and cup guys are very happy with how the 18 and 45 have drove so far this race. Oh, those cameras transfer. But 36, 99, 8 are your top 3. Let's get deeper in the field. 24 truck, here he is.
Oh, the 88 is going to get in contact with someone, and then multiple cars in the back are going to happen.
Let's see what
Huge
happened
pile
here.
up
If we
in
can
this
get a
position.
oh, looks like the outside checked up a little bit. Razor Sharp was not expecting that, and when they checked up, Razor got in the back of the 28 of Bags, and that shot him into the 88 of NASCAR Extreme. Let's check
That's
up there.
one thing we talk about. We gotta look up at people. Gotta look at like stuff in front of you. Don't just pay attention to the car in front or right in front. You gotta look up a little bit more to kind of make sure what's about to happen and be able to react to it.
Oh, Michael
It's like you
Cutler
just
as well.
cannot react.
Looks like we gave shouts to people in the comments, and someone had to comment there. But Michael Cutler, thank you for tuning in as well. See if we can get back to that live stream. So we go. We are back underway. I believe that was our 6th caution of the
How
night.
do I join this league?
And the 36 of Bulldog, 99 Smoke Fan, the 8 of Fluffy, the 21 of From the Back, and I believe that's the 18 of A-Trap, will lead us to the green flag for your top 5. And you see we are on the 24 once again. Oh, 33. Can he save it? And he's going to get some contact with the 88. That's going to get the 2 truck. Hard lick there. I have no idea what the 33 did there. Just not 100% sure what happened. But it's going to cost him in the 88 some time there. Looks like he drifted in the 2, excuse me. Looks like he just drifted up the track a little bit, got some contact with the 88. That shot him back down the track, got to someone else, and went back up the track into the 2. Oh, the 98's around in the back.
Looks like our field is starting to slowly decrease.
Yeah. Kind of what we're in stage 2, by the way. We're coming to. So let's get on board with PRS here for the moment. Oh, they're getting shaky up front. Can they save it? The 18 looks like he got the wall. And, oh, 24. Almost got into his teammate.
MOT waving hand.
41's going to get the apron, and he's going to go back up the track to dodge those guys. Great job by Crocodile.
Wow, Fluffy is just pulling away from everyone.
Do I don't have... There we go. As we see here, Fluffy first, Bulldog second, battle for third is between Bags and Smoke Fan. The best truck regular at the moment is the 21 from the back, and then the 24 truck is sitting in the 6th spot. As we now have Fluffy is pulling away, by the way. Remember, Fluffy won our Kansas race, Cup race, as we now have 9 to go. Let's see if Ford can win another stage here. Oh, they're making it tight racing. 28. Going to make it move to the inside of the 36. 99. Trying to push him. If I was, 99, you know, 36, your teammate, your driver. But, I guess trying to make it for himself. Oh, dang, that was close. Bulldog will make it back to the middle. We are 3 wide for the 2nd spot again. This happens way too often. 99 going to try to put it back on the bottom. Back going to get that run off the high side. Bulldog's going to be stuck in the middle. Whoa! Bulldog about pinched the 28 there. Up the track. 20 had to check up a little bit. Bags going to go to the high side. He's going to put it in the wall. Bags, and he kept it there. Gets into the wall, but he kept it there, which is something he is. It's a good trait he has, for sure. But with all that battling, the 8 of Fluffy has pulled away, and is almost guaranteed, without caution, is almost guaranteed his stage 2 win. As we were on board the Razor Sharp, sitting in the 8th position, the second to last truck in this main pack. Let's see if he can work his way to the front. Razor needs a couple good point stays to get back in contention for the playoffs if he wants to have a chance for that championship, as Razor did join our truck series unfortunately late. As we believe we're coming to 5 to go to the end of the stage, and Razor starting to make some moves here. Now working on from the back to the 5th position, running the bottom. He has the 88 behind him and the 18. Looks like he was going to go with him, but he won't. Now 5 to go.
I don't think anyone has the chance to really catch Fluffy. No one really working together.
Fluffy is very good at Kansas. That's one thing we've determined over the past couple weeks. Cup Series, Xfinity Series truck, don't matter. He is good at Kansas. He's good at running multiple lines here. Because including myself, I can run 2 lines. Fluffy can run about every line. If someone either missed pit road or something happened, and they're coming back onto the track. 33 of Canfield. Something happened to that 33 machine. And that, I don't know, I believe from the back got the wall earlier than that, and that got A-Trap to the back. But now working on the, you're going to fall back to 5th, trying to work on that 24 truck or 4th. That seems to be the main battle here. That battle for 4th, 87, 24, 41, and 88's even in it. You could even consider the 36 Bulldog in that as well. Oh, 44 and 24 make some contact. 44 had to check up a little bit, they save it. A-Trout has had a very unfortunate 2 stages. Probably should have finished 4th, stage 1. He finished 5th. And then stage 2 was running pretty good. Just got behind the 21 from the back. And that put him to the back of this main pack. And as you see there, that blue 8 truck has left everybody about a second half, 2 seconds ahead. But that leaves us a great battle here for the top 5 to end the stage. As I believe we're coming to 2. We have 2 to go now. These points don't matter really for those guys in the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd position. But Razor Sharp, NASCAR Extreme, and the 24. Can we get who's on that 24 truck? I know it's with WB Motorsports, but I honestly do not know who's on that 24 truck. We can get a head count who that is. That would be great. But
Give me a second.
SLO. Sorry, those views here listening with us, and I was able to type it out. That's SLO, making his truck debut, believe it is. But here we go. We are now one to go on the stage. Razor Sharp trying to run that bottom into the middle, trying to get around Bulldog. We can get on this 41 truck, 88. Excuse me, we're going 88.
We have another exciting finish.
Here we go, Razor Sharp. Oh, Bulldog's gonna get the wall. That's gonna give Razor Sharp third. So Fluffy wins stage 1, Smoke Fan second, Razor Sharp third, Bulldog fourth, and that's going to be SLO in the 24 truck getting the 5th spot. And that's going to be your guys getting stage points. As you saw, SLO make a great move on the top side to clear the 88 of NASCAR Extreme and to get that. I mean, how would we do stage points, by the way? First place gets 5 points and a playoff point. Second place gets 4. Third place 3. Second place 4. Third place 3. Fourth place 2, and 5th place gets 1 point.
I didn't even know that.
That's how we do it. Instead of doing the usual, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just top 5. Just because we have low fields, to usual NASCAR, 16 car truck fields is what we look for, and top 5 on the stage is what we got. But one truck. Go ahead.
I kind of thought the points were whoever wins stage can get to playoff point with no accidents. Kind of how I thought it was.
Unless I am, I mean that's how I do cut points. Unless it's different with some of our series. Don't think it is though. Oh, the 41, the 88 makes some contact, and the 41's going. Oh, that's a big wreck in the back.
So that was, the 18 was on the apron too. And that's gonna.
Caution, see if we can get a
Most of the field was out.
41 made some contact with the 88, and that created a pile up on there. But that 8 truck of Fluffy seems to be the one to beat here today.
Let's go, Razor.
Yes, definitely. He's
from 1-0
dominant all race. If I'm not mistaken, he even won the race here at Kansas whenever it was a series.
Only a couple survivors off that wreck. As you see here, only the 8, 87, 24, I believe that's the 99, and the 36 only made it out. Make sure you guys watching, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, enjoying the commentary, make sure to drop a like, leave us a comment on what you're thinking, or if you'd like to join with us, drop a comment down there. And or if you'd like to just give us any ideas we can do to help your viewership for these races, let us know in the comments. But we are back racing here. Fluffy will keep your lead with the 24 and the 87, 2 truck leaders, second, third, but Ray is going to possibly drop back further on that outside. 24 of SLO goes to the high side with the 87. 87 has a nose under him. He's going to go. You're going to stay on the high side. Let's see how it sounds out. Fluffy a little bit loose off the corner. Whoa, 36. Going to wait about him. There's another crash. The 2 trucks appears to be involved. We got the 2, the 33. 41 might have got a piece of it. As we're on board with Smoke Fan, he is running, I believe, in the 8th position at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. He's in the 8th position right now. 88 of NASCAR Extreme to his inside. Trying to use that outside to his advantage. Oh, 36 and 98. Almost made some contact there. They about went around in that grass. Oh, H-Route. I don't think H-Route knew Smoke was running that middle, because Smoke had to check up and go a little bit higher than he was planning on to not have some contact. Smoke Fan running that middle high line. Fluffy's just getting away. So there are 3 arrived for second position now. Razor on the inside, Bulldog in the middle, SLO on the outside with PRS, the 98, and Smoke Fan right behind him. Here here we have the camera on Bulldog, and he's going to move up in front of that 24 SLO, going to do a crossover. And while this is all going on, the 87's on that bottom. '24, ooh, gets it in the 36 just a little bit, not much contact there. As the 88's going to go around in the back. It's like Crocodile saved a, and we got a wreck. See what happened here. It looks like the 88 was a little bit higher than the 98 there. That's Republican Racing in the 98. And got him to him, and that caused some contact, and that's going to bring out, I believe that's, is that 7 or 8? I don't know if we got 7 or 8 there. Not 100% sure. But great racing, and guys gotta remember, some of this racing here has been almost as good excuse me, as some of the racing we've had in our cup race. These guys, that was Razor, SLO, and Bulldog. Those are guys who were 3 wide for about a lap and a half, and those guys are 1 Xfinity and 2 truck drivers doing a fantastic job in this big pack. So let's see what they can do. Looks like some strategy came into those pit stops, and the 33 of Canfield is going to emerge as your leader on this restart. Let's see what he does. Canfield going to go to the very bottom. Has a 24 of SLO behind him. Fluffy to his outside. Canfield wanting to lead some laps here. Get some camera time. 24 might have a nose on him. He does. Canfield goes to that top side. Fluffy looking to put him through in the middle. Oh, Fluffy's going to go around. 87's around. Big lick there. 33's going to get the wall. And we still don't have a caution. I don't think that's going to work out. Those guys were 3 wide. That's just unfortunate right there. 28 bags.
People right there just lost the draft.
Yeah, that's, I don't, like from what I thought I saw, I believe the Fluffy was trying to put it 3 wide on Canfield, and when he did that, the gap filled to his outside, and when he's trying to go back down, him and the 87 made some contact. He got in this car on the outside. They went wrecking. Which is unfortunate for Fluffy and unfortunate for Razor. Those 2 guys were running top 5 for a majority of this race. Fluffy really, I believe Fluffy had the fastest truck. Did not qualify on the pole, I believe he qualified 3rd. But definitely had one of the faster trucks throughout the day. But with that wreck, this puts the 36 of Bulldog and the 99 of Smoke Fan 1-2 with SLO and that WVU Motorsports 24 in 3rd. Another WVU Motorsports truck in 4th. That's PRS, and then 5th place Republican Racing, who is pretty much teammates with Bulldog, and Bulldog are really good friends.
You getting on?
So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, this is the first race that Republican Racing is in a SHR truck. So, he's doing pretty good already. He's in the top 5. If he can keep it there for the rest of the race, and maybe, I don't know, he might be able to get the win tonight.
A Trout. Looks like A Trout is trying. Looks like he's oh, who has some contact? 45. Looks like he's trying to rebound. Oh, Bulldog should look at that outside Smoke Fan. Not gonna happen. As these 2 Fords trying to pull away. But these Chevrolets back here are going to go on board with the 18 of A Trout.
We actually had one of our drivers leave
Canfield
in 33.
Yep. Oh, 18 and 98 get involved in a little scuffle there. 41 trying to avoid it, goes to the bottom of the apron. Like I don't know if it was the 98 who got loose, got out of the 18, or the 18 got up into the 98 there, but the 98 is going to have the worst out of that. And it looks like only 5 trucks have the draft. 88, 28, possibly 21, trying to get back to the front.
process here. Can you guys hear that in the background? I do want to apologize if you can. It looks like everyone's mostly single file at this point. Our best fights right now, the 36 and the 99 Smoke Fan and Bulldog teammates.
Sorry, I take a little drink of sweet tea there. Nonetheless, as you did say, the 2-4 teammates, 1-2, that is SLO. He's trying to get back up there. This partnership, not really partnership, these guys working together. The 18-88. Oh, 88 is going to get some contact with the 18. 18 keeps out of that wall. Bag has to check up big time, but that slows him down. That's not what you want to have happen. Looks like the 88 just went up into the 18 there. But it appears that the 45 has lost the draft.
That is disappointing to see. We did not want to see that happen, but it is kind of inevitable at this this point in time in the race. It's especially some of those cars that might have got shuffled back there and we just got pushed out.
Yeah, you hate to see races like this. I mean, this race overall has been really good, I think, from a racing perspective. But guys like Fluffy, guys like Razor, who and now PRS, it looks like, who have had really good cars, are now in a position to where they are not in contention for a win unless a caution comes out, which is just unfortunate. I mean, when you get, I don't even think it was really neither Fluffy or Razor's fault, just a race incident. Fluffy tried to fill a hole, didn't work, and his the outside got filled, and then just racing incident. So I think it's anybody's fault. PRS, I believe he got I didn't see what happened to him, but he got shuffled back, and it looks like, if I'm this pack of four here, that is 3rd through 6th, as A-Trout, SLO, NASCAR Extreme, and Bags, I would stay single file and work my way to the 2 Ford F-150s of Smoke Fan and Bulldog. These guys are losing some time. These guys are 2x2 or 2x1x1. So, I question what they're doing. I mean, I believe that the Chevy and Toyotas are in the party, and that's Ford. But if I'm the 18 and 24, I'm getting single file as quick as possible. Same with the 28 and the 88.
That's probably the best thing you can do. You want to have all the draft you can just to catch up to those guys. How many more laps is there in this race?
Made that lap counter real quick. We now have 62 to go. When they come back around, it'll be 61. We are now on lap 106 of 167. So still pretty good amount of racing here for you guys. I believe that's going to be, if we go caution free, it's going to be around 35 more minutes of racing. 30, 40.
It does mean they will have at least one more pit stop.
And as you see what happened to Bags. We were talking about last year. I was looking down our little onboard of the 88 here, trying to get the fuel. Is Bags saving gas?
I think that's probably what the guys that might have got pushed out, that's what they should probably do, is save gas, and if they can kind of rebound from mistakes that people might have made.
I don't have a fuel counter here, but unless this is going to be a two pit stop races, some guys are trying to make it a 1. We now have 60 to go, so I'd love to see a fuel counter. Let's see what these guys are dealing with, but now that pack of once 4 is now looks like about to be 2. As it looks like the 1888 we're going to be with here, and the 24 is just barely hanging on there. But these two guys are your leaders, Smoke Fan and Bulldog. You know, they like seeing this. They like seeing themselves 1-2. Same sponsors. The cars kind of look similar. I mean, they're very dark. One's red, one's got some white and brown. This is what they want to see. These guys have been.
Hosh chocolate truck.
We got the then they have like an M&M's ad for a spicy chocolate or something like that. They got some spicy chocolate somewhere. We got the spicy chocolate and we have the dark chocolate combo here, and then we have Menards and Sad Light. So, safe light. Sorry, not Sad Light. Safe Light.
Safe life, your players. Safe life. Sorry.
We were not sponsored by them. We cannot say that. Anyway, top 5 still sits as a 99, 36, 18, 88, and 24. So hopefully, it's been some unfortunate moments for a lot of people. As you can see behind you now, the 18 has kind of left the 88. 24 has caught the 88. So it looks like unless caution comes out, these two will be your guys battling it out. And if I'm Bulldog, I mean, I want to win a race. But, I mean, of course he wants to race when he gets around him, but depends what line Smoke Fan runs when it comes down to the nitty-gritty. Like I said earlier, running that middle, leading the race is what you want to be doing, and Smoke Fans are in the bottom and the middle for majority of the night.
It looks like Bulldog's kind of just letting Smoke Fan run those tires out. Bulldog's kind of running a little bit of a higher line, especially in 1 and 2.
We should have 2 pit stops left. Do we know what lap they started at for this stage? Do we know that? They went 40 and 37?
Back up.
So let's try and get that for you. It'll be a lot of backing up in the stream, but we'll do that. Excuse us as we go quiet here for a couple moments.
Found it yet?
Still working on it. Should have made a button where you can go back faster in 15 seconds on this freaking iPhone. You know, I went back way too much. Should've went back the last time I pit.
88 and the 24 definitely working at each other.
There's possibly some fuel saving going on right now. Everybody 4th, possibly 3rd on back. So 94 is when everyone was able to come back in for fuel the last time. So 94, and let's see what lap, if we can get a lap count now. 94 to 1. Okay. So it seems like the guys have around 25 laps of gas per run. Maximum. You see here, the 33.99 going to come down pit road. That puts the lead to the 18. Had to bust out the old calculator. Around 25 laps.
Leaders, I think.
Yep.
All the leaders are coming down.
Except the 18. 28 also stayed out. You have a truck in the grass. 45. A couple other guys stayed out actually. 74. It's Trey. Put a lot of guys.
Get the faster pit stop. We're gonna be looking at Bulldog and Smoke most of this. They might even have like a full second ahead of one another on pit stops.
And that's like Fluffy's coming down, 98. Coming down.
Bulldog is out and Smoke is out. I think Bulldog is gonna comes out side by side. And
Look at
might
that.
have a little bit of a curve pit stop.
Oh, I think he
No.
let him go. Let's see the rest of these guys. 18. Let's see how he fares out of these pit stops.
Bulldog and Smoke make even an even bigger gap between everyone else.
You see the closest cars on your screen who are now at start finish line. That is Smoke Fan and Bulldog. And H-Trout, I believe he got a great stop.
Looks like he's gonna come right, maybe right behind the leaders.
Looks gonna be right in front of him.
Yeah.
And he might lose it here soon. You got 2 Fords and 1 Toyota.
I don't know if that was even. He might have been a little farther ahead if he took 2 tires.
And that is Bags, who usually Bags, you know, for short pitting. Bags stays out the longest here, and that's going to give the lead to, I believe, H-Trout.
Whatever A-Trout's hit
Oh.
pit crew did, good job at that.
There's actually some strategy. If we got around 25 laps of fuel per run, that's your max. It's 25. I believe that was 47 to go. So guys like Bags who put on with 48 to go, they're gonna be able to stretch it a lot further. You know, use their tires a lot more. I think Bags went all the way, and H-Trout went. I think he short pit by 1, or went with 2 laps fuel in the tank. And these guys on the bottom went with 3 laps, 4 laps, but you see they're working together to get those Fords back to the front. And Smoke Fan's going to lead that lap and retake the lead.
Now it's even faster pack. 18 just does not need to lose this. The only truck regular in the top 3.
I believe
Quite
top.
funny. You got a cup regular in first, Xfinity regular in second, and truck regular in third.
That's correct. Let's see. Can we get who is 4th and 5th? There's a 2 truck is making a pit stop there. Guys side by
Looks like,
side.
24 and 28.
Yep. Truck regular in 4th and a cup regular in 5th, with truck guys 6th and 7th. Going back up the front though. As Trout trying to do everything he can to just try and separate those 2 Fords. Ooh, hit a little contact with 36. I think you could agree with me on this, Buck, that that 36 has his fair share of contact with other cars. If you, I believe you can agree with me on that.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, especially the end of stage 1.
Yeah.
There's definitely something, a shower of sparks at the end of there. Very exciting, but also very scaring. And I'm pretty sure the one that 36 got into was the 18.
Was the 18. These guys are not the same party. You know, Toyotas and Chevys are together, and the Fords are together.
Do you think that would bring any conflict?
I'd love to see if it would. H-Trout looking to the inside. It's weird because these guys remind me of each other, because Smoke Fan, I believe it was around 6 months ago, was always the guy who was really fast, very aggressive, and, you know, gotten some cars here and there. And that's kind of how Bulldog is now. That's kind of how H-Trout is now. Very fast for their series.
Yeah, probably one of the most aggressive people of all 3 series. All in the top 3.
We did it again.
Again to the 18, into the wall, and gonna bounce right back off and hit the 18. Luckily, it does not end like it did last time, but that will bring a caution.
I don't think that brought out the caution, because the 45 is very slow.
Not sure who else it could have been. A combination of him spinning and A little bit of contact up.
Well, they didn't spin, but the 45 was very slow on the bottom. Could have been PRS, maybe some contact with them. I'm not really getting any messages through the chats, which is, you know, kind of unfortunate, just because that's kind of how I get my information. You know, if someone tells us dude to clean it up, it's like, well, must have been him. But that is a huge break.
The main reason is because of me arguing that we should not be texting in the chat while race is going on.
That is true.
You're welcome for that.
Yes. Nonetheless, that is a huge break. I don't know if it was on PRS, but it's a huge break for PRS, for SLO. Fluffy, razor sharp.
Oh, am I the only one seeing this?
Or cars like on, or trucks like on top of each other, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that glitch before.
Bulldog looks like he has the better start.
Let's see if I can get it on the screen. Hey, Bulldog just pulled that outside. I think Smoke Fan missed a shift or something, or Bulldog got a great one. I think Bulldog just got a great one because, you know, he left the 4th place truck on that restart. The camera on the 18 of A Trout. He's pretty much middle pack running in the 5th, 6th position. And the 88 NASCAR Extreme now in that 2nd spot, trying to get that work that bottom with Smoke Fan, Bags, and SLO. Let's see what they can do here.
Now you got SHR 1, 2, and 3.
Just to clarify, the 88 truck is owned by Smoke Fan, so technically it's an SHR truck.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know. So someone in the comments. Oh, we got a big wreck. 45. 2's involved. 41, 74.
Multiple cars. 41. That's a big one.
That's a big caution. I think it's caution 9. I want to say.
I don't think we have that many cautions. I think it might be like 7.
7.
That sounds a little more right, but a little maybe.
Let's see, 7 or 8 sounds about right, but I think I've been counting way. I think I went my 2s every caution with that. I know we have at least 5. I know that for sure.
Yeah. Each 5.
Looks like we just got confirmation on why the 54 truck actually got into somebody and lagged out. Apparently his internet went out going into turn 1, so him getting into that truck in the first place was none of his doing. And I've seen that happen before. You know, internet breaks out, controller dies, something like that, and you just nail the car going into the turns. Oh, I think that's the same thing you did, folks. I'm sorry, but there is trucks stopped on the track.
Wait, what?
Are we fixed?
I'm not seeing this.
Alright, we're good. Sorry, it must be some spectator issues. Don't know if I can get to the right camera. As Bags puts the 88 3 wide, making a very aggressive move here. Puts the 88 in the middle.
Maybe 4 wide just for a little bit, but it looks like that 24 backed out of it. And 88 is making it 3 wide once again.
Okay, Bags put him 3 wide. Yeah, it's going to give him a favor. So I'm going to put you 3 wide this time. And he's going to clear Bags with that move. What a move by the 88 of NASCAR Extreme. As we have in the
looked like on the entrance of turn 4 or turn 3, he got on the apron just a bit, but he's going to save it and go 3 wide for the lead. SHR
oh, 24 gets up the track a little bit in front of the 18. And then you check up behind them, 74 and 45 need to check up a little bit. They do. Great job sorting that out. 18's going to move to the bottom. 24 stays on that outside. As we saw, it looks like, I was about to say in the back, coming out of turn 4 in the last lap, the 45 got a little bit loose. 41 got a little bit loose.
Whoa,
oh, one truck. The 18 gets the 74. Big wreck.
The teammate is going to wreck out his teammate Smoke Fan. And oh, Bags is, I think he's dead.
Oh, that was a big one there. That was a big one. And coming out, you're the leader from the back to the front. That's a new saying for him, I guess. But from the back is now your leader. After that wreck, WV Motorsports with another truck to lead tonight. I believe half the field's WV Motorsports. WV, can you clarify how many, what percentage of the field is yours? Pretty sure about 45%. But yeah, that was I think I got a thing of it. I believe Bulldog went to the inside of Smoke, and Smoke might have got his nose a little bit, but then it looks like they saved it. But then Bulldog clipped the grass a little bit there, went back up into Smoke Fan, and that caused the big one there.
I think we're gonna say that dark cherry chocolate does not like spicy chocolate.
No, it does not. It does not. It's not a good combo. No, not a good combo. But the 45 PRS for okay, once again, WV Motorsports is leading the race. With outside of him is the 18 of A-Trap. Whoa, the 74 of Trey had a little bit of contact with the 18 of A-Trap, with the 21 of from the back, whose lead was short-lived after pit stops. As they go down the back.
Oh, the 88 is going for a move.
98.
Go
That's like, if you're a driver, you know you hate doing that. Did he back out too? No, he's still in the grass. But you know as a driver you hate doing that. But the 98 here, I don't know if he got some contact or he just got a little loose. And he just kept it on that bound. That's Republican racing. That's stuff we look at as admins and as, I guess, commentators too and owners. That's a good thing. He literally pretty much took his race away unless caution comes out. Just to not have another caution. As the 28's going to get in the wall, that is Bags, and looks like he's going to lose a draft. I don't know if he'll stay on Crocodile's bumper.
Oh, contact
big wreck.
On the 2 and the 41.
Bags going to dodge that. Will that be a caution?
Crocodile's going to save it. There's been no caution.
I swear, Crocodile. I think he might have caused one wreck tonight, but he's been in about 7. He has been in not very lucky today.
Very unfortunate.
Oh, 24 went right in front of that 74, and that's going to wreck the Bulldog or Smoke.
Oh, more contact. 21 there is. Oh, now it's 3 wide. Very hectic.
That contact, that was Bulldog in the 36. Where's the 87 at? Is he up there? Or it's 5th? 6th, excuse me.
Like I was going to say before that wreck happened, I don't think Crocodile has been really practicing on his wreck avoidance challenges.
Yep, you go back to NASCAR 08 and go to wreck avoidance. I believe it was NASCAR 06 and 07 also had those. But NASCAR Extreme leading the race, and we knew if a caution were able to come out, these two guys were able to get back to the front. Did I just skip over his truck? We were able to get back to the front and make something happen. Fluffy back to 2nd. PRS back battling with to 3rd with the 18 and the 24 right now riding in the 4th position, and 5th place Razor Sharp.
And 2 of the guys that have led most of the laps, Bulldog, or I guess that have basically been in front most race, Bulldog and Smoke, are not up in the lead pack.
Yeah, they got shoveled to the back with that wreck with themselves. You know, 1-2 teammates wreck, driver owner. And yeah, Smoke Van believes in the 6th position right now. And Bulldog's around 14th or 15th. He's in the back though. But right now, we got a Ford in 1st, a Chevrolet. Looks like he'll be, it depends how that run goes. Chevrolet will be 2nd, 3rd's a Ford, 4th Toyota, 5th and 6th are Chevrolets.
Fluffy is fighting on that bottom side. He's just trying to keep it to where he can get himself up in 2nd place and maybe even 1st. Right now, it's not happening.
I wonder what fuel looks like. We have 22 laps to go. We're about to come at 21.
They might have to pit.
I would love to see some. This is why I love to ride.
Someone is actually in pits right now. It's the 41 of Crocodile. This could be a make it or break it situation right here.
Could be short pitting. Just try and get out there quicker as we have going to get on board here with, looks like we're going to the 45 of PRS here. Now he's got shoved back. He's now in the 6th position. Maybe going to try to push his Chevrolet teammate and associate with the 87 of Razor Sharp and the 24 of SLO. These guys sitting 3rd or 4th through 6th. Those guys right there, I believe that's Smoke, Bags from the back, and I want to say Trey. Those guys close out your top 10, trying to stay with the draft. As you see there, getting anti-air. Fluffy, he has to be going to pit road.
The 88. 88's also going to pit road.
88 and 8 go to pit road. The 99 is going to go to pit road as well.
Oh, the 36 is already in pit road. I did not realize that.
36 Bulldog in pit road. Let's see if we can catch someone speeding. Oh, the 88 did not have a great pit entry. Didn't speed, just didn't have a great pit entry. And this gives your the lead to the 18 of H Route. Second is Razor Sharp. Third is the 24 of SLO. Fourth is PRS, and fifth is now Bags. Sixth from the back, and seventh Trey. That's your top guys. They have not pit yet, and this is where strategy comes into play. I already have two cameras of two people doing two totally different things, and I would love to see the outcome and see what happens here.
Maybe 88 is going to get even bigger margin away from his team owner.
The 45 is going to come down pit road. The 21 is going to come down. 21 may or may not have been speeding. He was in there very fast. If you don't care to check, keep a close eye on our guys in pit road, their buck, and see if one stays extremely longer than the others.
Keep an eye on this 21.
I keep an eye on all of them. I mean, at least from my eye, the 21 was going in there. Got a late entry in the pits and was going very fast. But we have a battle for the lead as green flag pit stops starting to cycle through here. Razor Sharp in the 87 will lead that lap, barely over the 18 of H Route.
This like one car already is out, maybe a short bit, or maybe 2 tires or gas. And it looks like the 21 did speed. He is in there a lot longer than everyone else.
18 is going to make his way down pit road, possibly the 87 as well. 24 is coming as well. 28 is going to stay out. Let's see. 18, 87, 24, bumper to bumper. Keep an eye on that as well. But this leads the lead to the 28 of Bags. Bags might have. I mean, I haven't seen a how much fuel these guys had before these laps, but who knows? Bags might be trying to just not even pit at all. Nice coming down. No, staying up.
Oh.
Do we have anything on our leaders?
No, not yet. 24 and 87 are out of pits now. 18 went out a little bit earlier. That might be the 18. The
18 had some strategy there. Should have 14 to go here. Bags going to possibly. I mean, he's going to bring us to 14 to go now. So they're later.
I think the 18 is in the lead right now. He might have taken only 2 tires, or maybe even none.
Bags is not pit yet. I believe the 18 will be the leader once green flag pit stops cycle through. Two truck and right now in front of the 28. Two truck is a lap down. 28 your leader. Back to use a high side. Jimbo gonna check up and give that 28 the room he needs. Is this the 18 is way 18 and 45 are way ahead of their drivers, of everybody else.
Either that or they're way further back, but I don't think
no, they're way ahead, I believe. Because the 88, who is right now battling with this big pack of cars, is in the 5th position, battling for 5th with the 24 car.
Cut the nose off that 24. Did not.
Oh, it put contact into the wall, and the 24 cuts off the 87. 87 goes up the track. Not a great move there. Trying to see if we can, where is Bags still out there? I think I know what Bags is doing. It's risky. He's trying to stay out, I believe he's trying to stay out as long as possible. He's gonna come in for just fuel.
Might work.
This is your leader though, 28. As
it might even, depending if he only takes a certain amount, he might even have enough speed because he can have a lighter car or a lighter truck, depending on what he does.
so this is still your pack 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. This includes NASCAR Extreme, SLO, Smoke Fan, Fluffy, and Razor Sharp. Bags still out there.
Bulldog did lose the draft of that pack.
Let's see what we can find. So, if I'm not mistaken, the 18, the 45, I believe the 21 sped on paper like you said. So I don't know where he's at. If I could get a lineup, that would be fantastic. Right now, all I know is the fifth position on back. PRS is 4th, A-Trout is 3rd. PRS is 6 seconds ahead. Do we have a wreck? Oh no, sorry. That's looking on our screen on the stream here. We had some contact, the 88 and the 24 or the 99. Got a big pack.
This might be the 18's race to lose.
The 18 does have a 1.6 second lead on the 45. We've got a great battle here. This is for the 5th position. Oh, 99
wow.
and 24 make some contact. 99 was not clear on that 24. Oh, the 8 just lagged into the 87, I believe, and that's going to mess up that 87 car or truck.
I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna lose the draft though. He's gonna be able to stay in the draft. Oh, the 24. He's gonna hit the walk out the corner, but he's still gonna have the momentum.
Can't tell if it's the 87 who's lagging or the 8. By the way, the 87 lost some precious time there. I believe we're at 5 to go. Let's see, can we find... Where's the 28?
He is in the front stretch.
This 88 is now catching... Oh, I believe Jimbo Slice. I believe Bag's trying to... He's trying to save some gas right now.
He might be able to make it depending on how much gas he saves.
Because that...
And he might have been trying to save gas this whole race.
As you can see, we have the back cam of the 28, your leader, and you see that first car back there. That is the 18 of A-Trout, and the white truck is the 45 of PRS. And this is the battle for the lead. Can
A-Trout be able to get there?
They're still battling hard for that 5th spot, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. But this is what you want to be watching. As we are coming to 3 to go.
Last time we did here was 3rd. Was that 2 car? Was he for position?
Jimbo Slice was for position. He's trying the same strategy as Bags. Jimbo Slice is still 4th, I believe. This big pack of cars is about to catch him. But I believe we are now on 3 to go. Yes, we're now on 3 to go.
18 has caught Bags a lot. Like, he might be able to get them. I think that the 18 at this point is cutting it really close. But also the 28 is on fuel.
Caution's out. Oh, we had a wreck at the 88. 74, 88. Big wreck. Oh, the 88's flipping. Let's see if we can get back. I want to see what happened here. Good thing we have the 88s on board. The 2, that's... Oh. The 2 got loose, hit the apron right in front of that pack of cars. And you know, there's two trucks who did not want to see that, especially the 18. The 18, depending if Bags pits, is going to be starting that outside. That outside's killer. But that is going
like
to...
Bags might pit.
If Bags doesn't pit, he'll be first, and it'll be a... I don't think it'll be a green white. It might be a green white checker. I don't know if it will be or not. We'll get the diagnosis on that.
We have to block, and blocking, and especially in this game, is not easy.
And Bags does not pit. Bags, A-Trout, PRS, your top three. Don't mind the 99 truck, just ramming everybody. They're not doing that.
Good restart for the Bags car. Will he be able to?
I believe we have 2 to go. Yep, 2 laps to go. PRS in that 45, trying to make it work. He's got some help. That is from the 87 of Razor Sharp. Can they work together to get Bags?
Well, Razor Sharp's going to the inside.
You can use that. Oh, Razor's a little bit loose.
Whoa.
Oh, they're wrecking. 18, and they're around. PRS got the lead.
Everyone kind of just checked up. And...
Is that the race?
Will that be? I don't think that is. That's the first time. That's the first. Green
We'll
white
see
checkered.
what happens here.
First green white checkered. It never. It's always.
That's the race.
Is it?
PRS was able to get that run off the high side, coming off a 4, and he'll get his first win in the Ronin Imports Truck Series. Bags will finish second. Razor Sharp third.
Isn't that his first race too that he's in?
Second race. I think second race. But your finishing order for the Wheat State 250 at Kansas Speedway will go like this. So we had PRS Man in first. If you could suggest PRS, Bags, and Razor Sharp, please, Buck, while I do the order. But PRS Man will finish first. Bags second. Razor Sharp bringing us home third. Smoke Fan fourth. From the back will be fifth. Republican Racing will be sixth. Trey seventh. Bulldog eighth. Fluffy, who was able to win a stage, is ninth. SLO, who was able to get caught up in that last wreck, will finish 10th. Crocodile 11th. And NASCAR Extreme 12th. That's probably one of the most unfortunate fish of the day. A-Trout will finish 13th. Was involved a main car in that final wreck. And 14th, Jimbo Slice.
Who was third again?
Third place went to Razor Sharp. Alright, sorry for the blue screen, guys. Let's see, we'll suggest winner, PRS Man first. Alright, guys, if you stick with us, we'll have post-race interviews. 45, I drove that in one of the showcase races. But it was Martinsville. See if I remember who that is. Thank you for the suggestion. It's the Justin Fontaine. Also want to give a shout out to NASCAR Extreme for giving us his onboard and a opportunity to get some orders for the race.
I don't even think he really knew that he was helping us. I honestly don't think he did. Let me join now. There he is, PRS Man.
PRS, can we make sure that you have your party audio set to always allow?
Alright, is that good?
You should have to change your settings. I can't tell if you're good or not.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Alright, so your race winner, PRS, and the number 45, Chevy Silverado, for WV Motorsports, man. What a crazy finish. I'll say that. You were, I believe you were out of the draft. I think you were around the 7th or 8th. Caution comes out. Then, was that right? I think you were 8th. No, 8th. Then you go put on some strategy. I believe you took 2 tires, correct?
Correct.
2 tires. You're sitting 3rd. I believe you would have comfortable with third place. I think your only second truck race. Would you have been comfortable with third?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But caution comes out. Jimbo Slice trying to save some gas. Got there everyone a little bit in front of the big pack of cars, battling for, I believe it was 5th through 10th. Brought the caution, and you were able to get around the high side on on the number 28 of Bags, who had no tires. Can you?
None of us did. Top 5 did not pit that last.
Really?
stop.
Wow.
We were all on old tires, and we were all wondering what was going to happen in turn 1.
But I expected either someone to get loose or someone to wreck. I saw the 87 Razor Sharp get a little bit loose. Because they with 2 tires, you're going to get a little bit loose. I know you took 2 tires a while ago. But still 2 tires will get you a little bit loose. But how's it feel to win, man? I know this is only your second race in our truck series, I believe. Just walk us through your race and let us know how you feel about winning for the first time.
It was pretty fun. Got to mix it up with all the Cup guys up at the front for the first stage. Running the top lane, got it grooving, and just things were working out for the best for everybody that was able to keep it up top. The bottom line just seemed like it kept stacking up, and then you had the lap cars. When we started catching them, they would run on the top side trying to keep their momentum up, and everyone else had to shift down to the bottom, and it kept flip-flopping around, and there was people that couldn't hold the bottom, there was people that had to run in the middle, and you saw that towards the end of stage 2 and the beginning of stage 3, where people were just constantly getting into each other, and multiple cautions later, we're all trying to figure out how we can settle everybody down, but it worked out.
Gotcha, man. Buck, do you have a question for our race winner?
Man, we saw you kind of everywhere on the pack, or everywhere inside the pack. Pretty sure you're first, second, you're just at every position.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Needless to
crazy.
say, I went from front to the back to the front to the back again, and then back to the front.
Start calling you from the back. Oh boy.
It was wild. Kept getting loose on the scene for some reason coming out of 2, and especially with 15, 16 lap tires, it was getting really loose, but made things difficult to hold it on the top side where my truck was the best, but got it figured out and did a few settings, and here we are.
Yeah, sometimes on these tracks you kind of have to adapt to how your car feels.
Absolutely.
And if we don't have any more questions for our race winner, we want to congratulate you for winning your first ever race. I believe it's your first race in Midnight, correct?
It's our second race in Midnight. I raced last week at Pocono, but this is my second race with Midnight.
That's your first win, right? First race win, though?
Yeah, first
So
one.
it must be an awesome feeling there, man. Racing with some of the best, too. Guys who are in the pro league like Bag, Smoke, Fan, Fluffy. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Not like...
Shout out to those guys, too. They were a big help earlier in the week, trying to do some A/B comparisons with setups, and shout out to those boys.
Good job, PRS.
So, yeah, man, this is PRS, man. Driver number 45, Chevy Silverado for WVU Motorsports. Congrats on your win, and thank you for your time.
I appreciate it, boys. Good job in the booth.
No, thank you.
Man.
Hear that? The race winner said we did a good job. Sorry, our blue screen, by the way, Buck, so they can't hear you. Probably shouldn't ask you a question.
Is it off blue screen now?
We are off blue screen. Dang it, Bags, why are you in a
It's
custom truck? I can't copy Bags' truck. We'll go to my custom truck,
Good job to WVU
which is a
Motorsports
28, and it looks
drivers.
better than Bags.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
It's red and black, so like splatter on it. Looks like a old art museum.
Honestly, I think the best custom car out there was the Chocolate Haas.
Well, which one? There's spicy chocolate and dark chocolate. There was also...
The original chocolate, the one that actually was brown.
I gotcha.
Anyways, we got our second place person right here, Bags.
What's up, guys?
So, Bags, you were trying to go 2 in a row for trucks.
I
Yeah,
had
strategy
it.
was there.
I had it, man. I took no tires there. I mean, we were coming to, 2 to go? I had almost 2 seconds over second place. I mean, it would have came down to it, honestly. The 18 probably would have got right to my bumper. But, man, I thought I had it wrapped up for sure. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of strategy going on. Trout, and PRS took 2 tires. You and Jimbo were trying to go off just not pitting. and you had everybody else 4 tires, man. So it was the race was going to play out to great strategy.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of still did. I think Razor was running in the 6th spot. You were first, and Pierce was third before the caution came out. But can I tell you how you felt? Or not really how you felt, but what was your? Did you think you were going to go just not pit it off from the start? Was that your opposition? Just not pit it all, save fuel? Was that
No, to be honest, if I did pit, but the thing, everybody had 2 tires, 4 tires. I took no tires and a half a can, while everybody took a can and 2 tires. So my pit stop was only 3 seconds. Yeah. So like I said, and I had 2.5 seconds over second place coming to 2 to go before the caution came out. And then I knew the race was over though, because like if I couldn't pit from the lead and take tires, so I literally took the restart on 30 lap old tires with 35% on my right front.
We must have missed that then. We were focusing on the battle for, I think it was like 5th through 10th. They were all like 2 and 3 wide for those past couple laps. But
no, that was a great race. Honestly, I want to give a shout out to all the guys racing tonight, man. Phenomenal racing. I had a good time.
By the way, since you're a custom car, you know your truck's not on the screen, but it's my truck, so we're fine there. But Buck, do you have a question for our 2nd place finisher of Bags?
I just want to know how in the world did you be able to save that much gas and still kind of running with those good
To be
tires?
honest, man, I don't know. I think we had a caution, I think, with like 25 maybe or 30 to go, and I think only half the field made a stop there and topped off on gas. But no, honestly, I was almost going to stretch it. I only needed 2 laps of gas to make it to the end, while everybody seemed to need 4 or 5, if not more. But yeah, it worked out. Like I said, the strategy was there for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, late race caution dictates the finish.
That is, something that actually happens a lot in the racing. I think you could probably agree in a lot of races that we've been a part of.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But like I said, tonight, like you said, in general, I thought the racing was really good. I mean, we had a lot of good battles, and even at the end there, the caution really wasn't, kind of just more of a racing incident than, anything else. But
yeah,
like I said, all in all, it was a good night, man. I had a good time.
If nothing more is said from the 2nd place finisher, Cup regular, NASCAR Big driver of Bags 475, I believe that's all the time we have for him tonight. Thank you for joining us in the booth for your interview, and congrats on the 2nd place finish.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah. Gonna say that's payback for him wrecking me at Darlington. That caution coming out. So thank you, NASCAR Heat 3 gods, for making that caution come out. Jimbo Slice, we thank you. 3rd place, my boy, Razor Sharp.
A little biased, don't you think?
On what?
Know what? Never mind.
Should have went blue screen before he said anything. We are now blue screen though. And Mr. Razor Sharp 415, driver number 87. This is my driver, so if you're wondering why I picked him and was pretty biased on him. Let's see if we can get him in here. Dab Construction. Razor, is your party audio set to always allow?
Yeah, it should be.
We forgot to ask Bags that, so if you guys could not hear Bags there,
I can hear him.
we could hear him. Great. Okay, good. So this is Razor Sharp, driver number 87, Dab Constructors Incorporated, Chevy Silverado. You were running in, I believe, the top 6 for majority of the night. You were involved in a wreck, just almost to start stage 3. Just I don't believe there's anything you're doing. Look like you used for the 8 truck of Fluffy, and there was a 24 on the outside. Just got a little tight race in there, a little contact. Hurt you for the time being. Caution comes out, and you're able to kind of get back in the pack and race for a while. And then the other caution came out with 2 to go. I believe you're in the 7th position at the time. Can you take us to those final around 10 laps, 5 laps, and what you're thinking in your mind? Racing with those guys pretty much for the 5th and 6th position, and then on that restart.
Oh man, those last 10 laps are brutal, especially when you don't got a car that likes to run the high side and you're kind of forced up there. Yeah, I mean, when we got hit, and we were going about, I think, 3 wide at the time. Just 2 people get on the inside and outside of me. It sucks my car around, but we were able to gather it up, and then we 5 laps later, caution comes out, and then the restart. I just had to lag. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. But I mean, the car just handled like crap all night. I'm actually surprised they finished top 3. I would have been surprised if I finished top 10, to be honest.
That's shocking because you were making a good bit of moves in that top 5 for a good bit of the race. So that actually shocks me to hear that. Your truck wasn't that good, but that's those last couple laps though, like the restart in general. I mean, did your car get a little bit loose in turn 4? About to say that's the way you got that seam in the bottom middle seam, pretty much on the bottom line. But happens to everybody, man. From a lot of improvement, pretty much everybody in the trucks, Xfinity and developmental or beginner series, a lot of improvement. You've got a lot of improvement. You and Buck have pretty much almost been the best improvement guys moving up, so it's good to see that. But Buck, do you have any questions for our 3rd place finisher?
I do not.
Buck does not. He's been thinking about spicy and dark chocolate cars too much tonight. But thank you for your time.
Yes,
Yes. What are your thoughts on the chocolate cars tonight there? Last minute question. The 36 and the 99, the spicy chocolate and the dark chocolate. What are your thoughts on those cars tonight?
Who? That's just about it. Who? They look good and raced aggressive. That's, typical. Good to see it from that. I actually had fun racing against them when I had the chance to, but then cars decided to get loose, and there they go.
Yep. That's I mean, we were earlier in the broadcast. Me and Buck were talking. I said, at least in a Cup car, a lot of guys have different lines. I said, like my car, I from the bottom, the top, ice on the middle. In our Cup racing, we had a big destroyer WVU fan who ran the middle line for majority of the time. So, how your car is set up and how it's handled, or how it's supposed to handle, can vary in a lot of different ways here at Kansas. That's why it's one of the, at least my favorite tracks and one of the most liked tracks on the game, because you can have different setup cars running 3 different lines, and you can be equally as fast with all 3. But if we don't have any more questions for our 3rd place finisher, that's going to be all for him tonight. Razor Sharp, we thank you for your time in the booth, and congrats on your 3rd place finish.
All right, thank you guys. See you later.
Yep. Well, Buck, that's going to end it for us here for interviews. You want to give your last, your overall opinion on tonight's race?
I thought the race was really good. There was a couple wrecks here and there, a couple mess ups from a couple guys. Dark chocolate had a little bit of problem, but yeah, that is pretty decent. And yes, that's my new nickname for him now, Dark Chocolate.
That needs to be when we're in the booth together. It's gonna be our nicknames.
Yeah.
Never mind. So after that awkward moment there, we're going to, honestly, my opinion, I thought it was a fantastic race. There was a lot of 3 wide battling side by side. Like we saw, I believe it was, I think it was a stage 2 finish, I want to say. Bags and Bulldog were side by side for around 8 laps. We saw that battle at the very end until the caution came out. 5th through 9th. 10th was under a blanket for around 10 laps. About 8 laps. They were side by side, 3 wide, bumping and banging, not really bumping and banging, but going back and forth for position. It was great racing. Kansas never disappoints. That's one thing you can assure going to any league, especially here at midnight in our Road and Imports Truck Series. But with that, this is signing out. This has been Slade84 and Buck. We'll catch you guys next Thursday. And if you want to see some more midnight action tomorrow night, 8:15 Eastern, the Speedway Collective Beginner Series will be racing. Hope to see all of you guys who tune in tonight there. And we'll catch you guys next time. And once again, congrats to PRS Man for his win at Kansas. Have a good night.